Yeah, so I asked Davante about his high school playing day since we are only about 10 miles right now from Palo Alto High School where he went. Now, Davante didn't play football his freshman or sophomore year after playing in middle school, so this week I asked him, well, who convinced you to pick the sport up again? And he gave credit to his cousin, Eric Washington, for pushing him to give football another shot. So when we came to the Bay Area, I tracked down Washington, heard his side of the story, also heard from legendary Palo Alto head coach Earl Hansen.
This is really a dream come true for me.
Davante Adams is one of the few Packers playing with home field advantage in Santa Clara.
Obviously, it's not me playing in the Super Bowl in the Bay Area, but it's the next best thing.
The NFC Championship game will be played just about 10 miles from where Adams began his career as a wide receiver at Palo Alto High School.
I don't know what it is, but we do seem to produce some receivers around here.
Retired head football coach Earl Hansen recalls how Adams helped win the program's only state championship.
Coach Hansen, or the Silver Fox, like I like to call him, he had a lot to do with my success early on.
He's one of the special kids that we ever had, and that was a special team, and he was one of the guys that really came through for us.
But football wasn't Adams' first love. In fact, a broken left arm kept him off the gridiron his freshman and sophomore years. Still, he needed some motivation to get back to football.
My cousin Eric Washington was definitely the guy who pushed me on that.
Washington, Adams' older cousin, said the push came after he signed him up for a football camp the summer before his junior year.
At this time, we were both living together at my grandmother's house and tried to wake him up. He wouldn't get up. And so I just lost it on him. You're not going to be nothing. You don't want to work hard. It's what you'll never make it. The NFL won't happen for you because you don't want to work hard. And I left him. He ended up starting football like maybe about a month or two later.
And obviously it's been the greatest decision of my life.
This weekend's NFC Championship game, the 49ers are favored to beat the Packers by more than a touchdown. But as his high school coach tells us, overcoming those odds are similar to what his team did in the 2010 state championship game.
They're favorites, but not by 50 points like they were in high school. You know, he can play in the big stage, and he can have great games in big games, which he proved in high school.
So walking by, we see a couple of guys wearing number 10 Palo Alto jerseys. That's Davante Adams' high school jersey. There you see it. And in that state championship game, Coach Hansen was talking about, they were playing the number 4 ranked team in the nation, Corona Centennial. Davante's Palo Alto team won that game 15-13. Coach Hansen, I asked him about it, he said, everybody was telling me we were outrageous underdogs in that game. He didn't believe it. Got to think there's a lot of parallels as the Packers and Davante Adams come back to the Bay Area and play in the NFC Championship game, where maybe on a national scale, nobody's giving this team a shot, but I'm going to guess that's not what the Packers locker room is thinking.